Good day. My name is Georgiana Marusca and I'm going to share my PowerPoint with you. First, let me give you some background information. Hepatitis C is a global problem and results in fibrosis and cirrhosis of the liver. It affects millions of people worldwide, with only a small percentage knowing about their status. This is a problem for us as well because we don't know the local screening rate. The purpose of this QI project was to increase screening by 20% with the ultimate goal to screen everyone. This was a reach and a reachable goal. As you can see here, a group of internal medicine residents, faculty advisor, and medical students worked together on this QI project and developed a SMART aim. The SMART aim involved screening adults ages 18 to 79 that were seen in the resident teaching clinic by 20% in the next 6 months. Our residency is divided in 5 cohorts based on color, and something simple as a text message that was standardized was sent to each cohort by a designated resident in clinic for that week. Baseline data was collected prior to applying this intervention, and then data collection was done after intervention was applied. So these are our results. This is a graph showing the screening for hepatitis C based on the new USPSTF guidelines, starting with the baseline week and continuing with the 5 colored cohorts. As you can see, the percent screening rate for hepatitis C based only on the new guidelines ranged from 9.6% up to 26 by the end of the 5 weeks. So the relative increase in the screening rate with the intervention was between 219 and 270%. Of course, there is some variability. For example, the blue cohort had a lower percentage screening, but that was attributed to the fact that most of the patients seen in clinic that week had already been screened based on the old USPSTF guidelines. This is another graph. It shows for each week in clinic, starting with the baseline and then with each cohort, the screening that was done based on the old USPSTF guidelines for patients born between 1945 and 1965, then the screening done for patients born before 45 and after 1965, and then eventually the screening based only on the new guidelines. So all across, starting even with the baseline and all continuing with all the cohorts, shows that screening is done consistently by our residents based on old guidelines. Percent screening rate ranged between 52.6% during our baseline week, all the way up to 60% with the intervention. So our residents were more likely to screen based on previous guidelines. So our aim, our PDSA cycle was successful. We plan to continue and have another PDSA cycle. We are interested to see how many of these patients who screen positive for hepatitis C will be referred to the GI clinic for treatment initiation. And a standardized text message will be sent not only to residents in clinic but also to their supervising staff. And our goal is to increase the number of patients who are positive for hepatitis C and are offered treatment as well. Thank you for your time.